Hello, welcome back to my blind Let's Play of Realms of Antiquity. So, a couple of things. This would be, I think, let me double check. Don't want to say the wrong one. So, this would be episode 17, actually. Not 16, which it's going to end up being 16. I made a horrible mistake. So the last episode failed to record. My fault. The audio was captured, but I left it on settings for capturing Fallout, and not Realms of Antiquity. They're captured in a slightly different way. Same software, OBS, but my mistake. What a cock up. But I'll give you a brief rundown of what happened. So Adamantia commented on my last videos and pointed out to me that I'd missed some lore, some events, some items, namely in the slavers camp and the shipwreck around the islands. So there's two desks, one in either location, one in each location, and so this episode, that the real episode 16, what we did is basically we went back to both locations and we checked the desks, and there was a waterlogged journal at the shipwreck, which basically commented on how the heart, the stone, hates them and needs the heat, and the crew are reviving. And the other one was at the slavers camp, where they spoke about a crusader who they'd had to break every limb and then leave him to die because he was no good as a slave. And I think that's the guy we got the word of power from. And also that his comrade, his Oppo, had been shipped off with this heart they'd looted, and he hadn't heard from him again since. And then, whilst I was reading that one, the captain of the slavers camp came behind us, and we had a bit of a fight, bit of a Barney, which we won quite easily. They'd got sort of maybe half a dozen pirates, and the pirate captain, who went down pretty quick to Ket, and we mopped up quite easily. Got a load of idle touchstones from, which we need to have examined. Can't identify them. And then we went up to Fort Kinney, which we found, which is just off to the east of Eboness, and they're selling boats there for 50, which was galling because we paid twice that much for ours. Eboness is such a rip-off, it's unreal. Spoke to the fort commander there, told him about the state of the pirates. He paid us another 400 gold. Had a look around there a little bit, had a kit there and sort of healed up and what have you. There wasn't much in the way of healing you knew, but it was worth a go. And then I decided I was going to try something, because in the Librum Ica, and maybe I should start the game rather than so I can actually show you around this thing rather than you staring at a screen listening to me waffle on. So we're in a different location, and you'll see where we are when we come in, and then I'll catch you up. So yeah, we're back here. Now, why? So, in the Librum Ica, if I just swap these out, just realised I'm capturing the game sound for the wrong thing as well. So, I'm really making a mess of it today. See if I can switch that over now. There we go. So, I apologise for the sound not being quite right, but hopefully that's all it will have affected, that one silly beep. Right, so in the Librum Ica, if I go back into here, we'll go to, there it is, there's the spells available in the Librum Ica. We've got this stealth spell, so I reasoned that we could perhaps get past those clouds that we can't do any damage to if we use that, and we could. And not only that, the actual place I needed to return the stone to was on the western side, not the eastern side where we started encountering those things. So it's basically a Lord of the Rings style Return of the Ring situation where you feel it vibrate. There was a bit of exposition. You feel it vibrate and you throw it in, and the volcano calms down and the lava levels sink away, and you're left with a caldera that you can explore. And it's full of monsters suddenly. Again, it must have been lava dogs and things just sort of bathing in the lava. And you sort of go down some steps, down some more steps, and at the bottom there is another zone that you drop down into, and it's all tiled out. I had a bit of a tough fight there with some of the flaming people. We managed to escape and they disappeared. And then we found etched in the stone a mural sort of thing, which basically had a sorceress with red hair, and there was some motif of a horizontal line. Now I've got a feeling that might be the Crimson Tower, but I don't think, and I'll try and go back in a minute and you'll see that, but I don't think I'm going to live, because I don't think I've got the equipment to survive down there. So I might need to return. So I've got the game saved there. I'm not going to save it elsewhere. We're just going to try and get in. I'm going to swap the... No, I'm not. I'm going to leave that Libram on because we need that Libram. Did I heal Cat? I did, yeah. We took a real pounding from the... Oh, there we go, stealth. From those fire creatures. They really did. They just hammered us with fire spells. And then they blew us up with a really big one. Oops, didn't mean to step that way. Gotta be kind of careful. So there's so as you can see, that this is where the lava came up to. And we're gonna try and head. I knew it. Luckily, they're not that. I should preempt it really and just go in straight for the kill. Cat's done the job. She often does. This recording's liable to be interrupted. I'm doing it at the time I normally wouldn't, but hopefully. We shall see. Yeah, so there's not much to see and do around this place until... Oh, look. We cannot afford to be getting into a fight with that thing. Which is now chasing us, of course. Because we're visible. I'm going to move up and just start attacking this dog up here. Hopefully Cat can do some serious damage. She is. Look at her. She's incredible. So this dog here. Come on, Cat. Come on, Cat. No, come on. Oh. 4, 9. God. Wow, am I paying attention? 33. Well, she ended it. Right. Got to get that stealth cast again. Well, of course, takes an action. Stealth. That takes an action as well. They've lost sight of us. We can move on. Right. We'll go around this way. Because this is the way we wanted to go anyway. And when we get down here, or up here, I think this sort of raises back up again. We get the staircase, so we're in. We've got light cast. I'll read this because obviously the floor here has a mural. It depicts a flat plane of stone and earth and a figure in black robes with red hair in prayer. Above it is etched a symbol, a horizontal line. Yeah. And then I ran away from here because, in all honesty, I was a bit scared for the next recording. So we've got something in the centre here. You see a dark altar made of basalt. It's covered in weird archaic symbols and dried blood. The blood is old. It hasn't been used in a long time. There's a strong aura of evil about it. You think, though, the altar would be destroyed if you used an opposing element like water. Now then, what to do? What to do? We're just going to leave for now. I know I said I wasn't going to save, but I just did. No, leave. North. Now, I don't know what this place is. And it's a bit concerning, to be honest. A sealed scroll, 300 coins, and potatoes. Which I can't imagine would be too appetizing. Uh-oh. This is not good. Three burned ones. And they seem to know we were there as well. We're stealthed, remember? So, I'm going to hang back. We're going to fire off some shots, which are doing some damage. I'm going to concentrate fire. Yeah. We are not meant for here just yet, I'll tell you now. Let's see what happens if we just destroy that. So we pour some water onto the altar. The effect is immediate. And I wish that wouldn't disappear. So I got some experience last time for throwing the stone in, and I've got some this time. This time I read it first, so it was 100 experience. The effect is immediate. It sizzles and burns like acid. Within moments, the altar is a melted black mass. You're enjoying your victory when suddenly there are bursts of flames all around. Uh-oh, something is angry. Now we're stealthed up, but I think I'm going to leave it like that. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I think I'm going to get us out of here. We're going to get stealthed again. That place is combat-wise, it's just not for us. We don't have the protection, I don't think. We don't have the protection against the fire magic. And we don't do quite enough damage to stuff. So we've melted someone's altar. That's nice, isn't it? You know, there is stuff down there that we could take. We haven't done, but I intend to come back as soon as I've found something effective. I need to make sure I make a note of it, though. We shouldn't have too much of a problem navigating these places. That stealth skill, spell is really quite useful. But at the same time, we want to try and not sneak our way through. You lose experience sneaking, obviously, without fighting, and we can't handle the area. We're going to be hamstrung anyway, so yeah, I'm so irritated with myself for the last episode. It was a lot of sailing around these islands and me waffling, so you've not missed anything really. I've recapped it. The only thing you really missed was the fight with the pirate captain at the slavers' camp, and it wasn't a challenge. Well, if they're going to act like that, we'll make them chase us. Oh, coming at the wrong side. Oh no! No! Okay. Let Benny Hill music play. Right. We're coming on this side then. So now these guys, let's have a quick save game. So the chieftain smiles, the mountain sleeps again, thank you. Perhaps all outlanders are not enslavers and thieves after all. Take this bag of coins, that was 500 experience that just disappeared from the bottom. We have no need of it. We also give you this ancient weapon, a sword with a blade of ice. You may have need of it. Well, now that you mention it, my friend, now that you mention it, the frost brand. Why didn't you say so? What? Yeah, well. So this thing's mental. It's a two-handed with reach, hit +6, takes 2 actions to swing, and the damage is incredible. Well, we've got 3 types of damage. We've got no. Let me get this right. Let me get this right, because I'll have to open the thing. So I think this is slashing, piercing, and what's that one? So I'll tell you what, I'll check that. I'll be back. I've just been interrupted anyway, so I'll call the recording there for now, and then I'll be straight back. Okay, returned. Right, yeah, of course, C, it's cold, obviously. It's Frostbrand. Yeah, so that's a bit of a monster weapon. Why would we not be using that? And I've got a feeling that would that would be effective down in the volcano, in the caldera. It might even be enough for us to go and do it. I'm not going to return there this time. I'm a little bit sad in a way. I've got to get rid of the Bardiche. I kind of like it as a weapon, but we'll remove that and we'll equip this Frostbrand, huge two-handed sword. I wonder what you'd do if you weren't using two-handed swords. I can only assume there's other solutions. But anyway, what an amazing. Your good deed is not forgotten, but I have nothing further to offer you. Leave us in peace. Well, I didn't mean to walk into you, to be honest. But so, let's swap the Librams over again. Remove Ica, equip Peel. From here, we're going to heal up again. So that's me. That's Ket. Both looking a little bit better. Party rations are a little on the low side. Oops. Save the game and we'll wander out. We've got the Panther and the Snake. So we'll just let them cry about not being able to catch us. Yeah, but we don't have what we came here for, which is the Ivory Horn. I've got a feeling it's down there. But there's plenty of other things for us to be getting on with, so give me a second while I make a note. So I'm not going to tick this quest off. We've done it, really. I'll tick it off. I'll take the quest off. And at the same time, I'm going to add a new one in there, which is investigate the temple under the caldera. And that's I've put that under Eboness, but you know. What I might try and do is using this this note-taking thing. I might try and make a journal out of it that will gather all. I'm sorry about the dog barking outside. Hopefully that'll be short-lived. That'll gather all the quests. I'll see about doing that. That'll be neat. Right. Could even write like a little companion for people, I suppose. Although I know there is a companion for this. Now then, there is a companion that somebody's written for Realms of Antiquity. I wasn't thinking anything like that, but what's the chap's name? He's actually joined my Discord recently, and I wasn't aware. And then I noticed he was talking in the Realms of Antiquity Discord at the same time. See if I can see his name. Give him a shout out for my 3 viewers. It's worth looking at if you aren't aware of it. If you're interested in this game, I'm not going to use it. I probably will if I play this a second time round, which I don't know why I wouldn't. I'm really enjoying this game so far. I've got other things to play before I get round to a second playthrough of it. But Frosty Nomad is the chap. I believe it's a chap. Frosty Nomad, and let me see. Sorry, I'm not. Yeah. So I wonder if there's a link. It's funny how small the retro world is, actually. That people all you see the same people in the servers in games that aren't even remotely related, really. The Nox Archaeus server for 6502 Workshop, and Realms of Antiquity server, the server I run, and D Forte is another one. You see the same faces in them. It's great. So it's a great little community. Very friendly people. I won't troll around. I'll find it afterwards. I'm just wasting time, really. There was one thing I wanted to check, because I'm not sure how long this video's going on for. I'm all over the place today. Organisationally, I'm terrible. I mean, I shouldn't even be doing any of this while I'm recording, but see if I can check the details of that. So 16 minutes 49 seconds, and we're going for 6 minutes now. I've wasted 6 minutes of me waffling about other things, but yeah, there is a companion written for this. I'm not entirely sure what the features are. I've avoided looking in case of spoilers, but yeah, worth checking out if you're not too fussed about that kind of thing. Quite often these games can be limiting based because they're designed for the original hardware. I'm going to experience it that way first. So, right, we're back in Eboness. Let's see if we can speak to this Crusade Paladin. This was a Paladin, wasn't it? Branimir. So we'll speak to him about Paladins, threats, the volcano, and the Eboness Utter Cesspool Scum and Villainy. Well, the volcano sorted, appears to be dormant again. Yeah, I wonder who did that. Wish I could brag. The natives, there's nothing new about those. Eboness, Sorcerers of the Crimson Tower. We want to know about that tower. So it stands on the great island south of here in the shadow of Montsbach, the great volcano. It stands on the great island south of here. Montsbach. The great island south of here. Now we have been to that island. Didn't see. I wonder if it was that. There must be a route through to it. We're going to try again. I'm sorry, but we are. I hope it's not that temple. I do want to get some things identified. What have we got? The trading post. There's nowhere to get things identified here. We won't worry about it because cat on cat, got all these idle touchstones here, which oh, it's revealed it now. Okay, hail heartstone. We don't know what that one is. We don't know what that one is. We could try and pass them over to Isambard. To see if he knows. Unknown. Unknown. He doesn't. Be nice if we could sell some of this stuff. Everness is such a rip-off place. Let's see. I mean, you know, just no. I'd rather to cut my nose off to spite my face than sell to you for cheap. Out of necessity. Right. Oh, damn. Nearly did it, didn't I? We need some, well, I don't know, I'll just press that. Rations, we're at 60. Well, I pressed O and it did that. Oh, it's swapping the order of party. Okay, yeah, I did see that on the quick reference card. So, we want to chase. We'll buy some salted fish, and we're going to buy 2 lots of salted fish. It might have been better to buy the dried fruit, but something about 7, you know, it's when you're in a shopping, in a supermarket or something, and think I'm not paying that much. It might be better value for money, actually, you know, price to kilogram point, but something about the price puts you off. You think, oh, it's a luxury. Dried fruit, that's a bit of a luxury. Maybe next month. So the Great Island to the south, in the shadow of the volcano. Now, we've walked this place several times, but I can't help but feel that I'm missing the route to it. In the shadow. So, we've gone round and round here. Yes, another comment from Adamantia pointed out that these arrows are elevation. So obviously this is sea level. Oh, what did I do that for? 2 great apes. I'm going to need to buy some arrows at some point. Not that we're that low on them, but looks like I've left a bomb on the floor, like Dino Blasters or something. Come on, cat, you're so all over the place with that. And they leapt straight into the Frostbrand. Those silly apes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In the shadow of the volcano. We saw it, didn't we? We saw it. I bet that's what it was. But how do we get to it? I wonder if it's something to do with that temple, which I'm not going back to. This place is keeping me around. There are other quests we can go and try and do, actually. Like we could go back to the castle. Rescue the girl. Go on, we're bored. See, there seems to be a route here. So we did see the top of it. We did, right. Oh, dear me. It's just revealed like that. So we saw this piece of it. Yeah. Before you is the Crimson Tower. The door is closed and glows with red light along the edge. Say Verum. I'm glad it didn't make me, obviously, how would it make me type it out, but the glow on the door disappears and it opens. Hello? Anybody home? Only me? This is got an atmosphere. There's a bed. Seems to be a low table there of some description. A chair overlooking the outside. There's a vase in the corner. Oh. You might have just popped your head in. Huh. Last time we came across these, they destroyed us, but I've got a feeling it might be different. Yeah. Sitting behind a desk. I'm going to come back there in a minute. Because we didn't check this room. There's nothing there. So that's nice. So, on to the next level. Let's do some reading first. The Cult of Azari. The Azari cult was a sinister group of sorcerers who gained power by sacrificing lives to spirits of earth and fire. They came to the Savage Isles many centuries ago and to escape persecution in the Empire. They built a powerful stronghold formed of volcanic glass in the depths of Montserrat. Well, we've been there. We've been there. Rumour is that the cult was slain by their summoned guardians of fire and stone who are still there, and they are still there, yeah. They are. We destroyed the altar, though. And then ran off. Very cool. I need to make a note of that, really. Let me get that back up. Where's my... Putting it all under Aberness, but really it's Savage Isles, I suppose, so. So we can write here. Can attach a comment to that quest I put there. We'll put Cult of the Azari. Earth and fire. Spirits of earth and fire, and that's why they're knocking around the volcano around the outside and that as well. So, very interesting. Right. The Tale of 9, Part 2. Of the 8, there were 7 each of which mastered a part of their master's teachings. It's one of those books. But the one had the mastery of all the teachings, the greatest of the apprentices. This is kind of an analogue of Lord of the Rings, isn't it? Like the one apprentice to rule them all. But he was full of pride and ambition. The lack of either in his master puzzled him. In his view, order and peace was possible if only one had the will to rule. Yeah, we know where that comes from. Or what that leads to, I should say. Okay. A couple more bookcases over here. And a staircase up. The Crimson Crusaders. A powerful order of battle mages that are dedicated to the Empire and great causes. They were formed from the 4th Imperial Legion's battle mage contingent, who swore oaths to bring the war to the Overlord in his own lands. Unlike many other sorcerers, they master metal, armour and martial weapons in addition to magic. Sounds like a good idea to me. The Crimson Grimoire. Empower. Increases melee damage of ally by half, so it's 50% increase. Fireball deals fire damage over area. Fire blast, a blast of fire damage towards enemies. And I should really, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cheat a little bit. And I'm going to take a quick screenshot of that. And under my general notes, I'm just going to paste that picture in. There it is. It's a great piece of software, this is. Notion, it's called, by the way, if anybody wants to investigate it themselves. It's online. It's a note-taking tool. More than that, it's an organisational tool. Notion. So that's that one. Firestorm deals massive fire damage over a large area. Okay. Magic Blade. All weapons deal fire. Oh, wow. So I should have been using that. I really should have been, shouldn't I? Fury, increase critical immune to fear and charm. Heal heals wounds. Mass heal heals wounds of all allies. We'll take a screenshot of that as well. Saves me writing it out, doesn't it? Excellent. Okay. Let's have a chat to this chap here. We'll check his desk first. You see a young man with dusky skin and red robes. He appears to be focused on a burning candle. He suddenly notices you, and the candle abruptly goes out. Ah, visitors, he says with a smile. Who are you? My name is Kihi. My name is not the easiest to say. I am an apprentice of the Crimson Tower. Apprentice? I keep the tower clean and study. I also manage your supplies. Feel free to ask me about them. No. I refuse. Tower. This tower is the heart of red magic in the realms. The sorcerer supreme is the master. Red magic. Red magic is all about energy, life and health, passion and zeal, the element of fire as well. Most sorcerers use a little red magic, but crusaders dedicate themselves to mastering it. Crusaders? Crusaders are an elite battle mage order, very zealous bunch. They're always fighting for some cause. We just had one here not long ago. His name was Flynn, I think. Right. So, Flynn, I think Flynn might be the crusader mentioned in the pirate and the slavers journal. Maybe it, yeah, it would have been. Likely the guy that's dead in the slavers camp. So let's talk about Flynn. Or not. He headed north to Skalsberg. Something about a dragon. Huh. Apprentice? Yeah, we've spoken about that. Tower? We've spoken about that. Sorcerer. You'll find Magus Koriach upstairs. Bye. More Librams! Oh. I need more party members. I've got a feeling that the way through really could be here, you know, in something like this. Yeah. Okay. Farewell. May your focus guide you. I don't have one, I don't think. No, I don't. Actually, yeah. Need one. Okay. Well, I mean, it's running on a bit long, but I don't want to just chop it here because things are happening. You see an older, grim man, stout and strong, wearing decorated red robes. Who are you? I am Magus Koriach, sorcerer supreme of this tower. You have faced much peril to come here. Right, first things first, mate. The ivory horn, please. An ivory horn? Yes, we had such an artifact once. It was, I knew it's going to be down there. It was stolen from the tower by a dark cult of sorcerers some time ago. Their lair is to the obsidian halls. Seek it out to find your prize. We were there. We were there. That foul place is near. It is deep inside the great volcano Montserrat. Now that the volcano is dormant again, you should be able to find the entrance. We found it. We found it, didn't we? Storm. Koriach listens to your tale. He says, a great will to cast such a spell. You should seek the Golden Tower for knowledge of spells and the Cobalt Tower. They are the masters of storms. So. Let me make a note of that. So we've got what? The Golden Tower. Seek the Golden Tower. Seek the Cobalt Tower. Let's turn those into ticks. You are now a to-do list. Okay. I'll just make a note of that as well. I think that's my Collar of Magic as well, which is a great book by Terry Pratchett, by the way, but probably not the first one you should read of his if you're going to start reading Terry Pratchett as an aside. Something like Guards instead. Seek the Golden Tower. They are Masters of Storms. Just make a quick note on that. Like so. Okay. So, talk about the Gold Tower. It lies east of here in the Great Desert, north of the great city of Ispahan. So, I'm sorry about the note taking. Seek the Gold Tower, north of the city. Cobalt, it lies far, far to the northwest in the Tempest Isles. You'll need a ship to reach it, so I'll go back into that. Northwest, Tempest Isles. Need ship. Oh, Mr. Comma there. Oh, need ship. Okay. So we've spoken about the Gold Tower, the Cobalt Tower, the Ivory Horn, the Storm. Training. Yes, I can train you in sorcery. My price is 150 crowns. I can also teach you the secrets of red mages for 1,000 crowns. Now that's almost certainly, for a hero, going to be worth taking. We're going to... I did save. I'll save again. In fact, before I'll end the episode and I'll have a ponder about this. But yeah, so let's never mind that. Let's go back to the Ivory Horn. Obsidian Halls. Yeah, we know that one. Back to the Ivory Horn. Storm, training, leave. Yeah, okay. Farewell. May your focus guide you. Yes. Successful episode. Eventually. I apologise about the missing one. I have got the audio. If people want to listen to it rather than watch it, I can upload it as like a 15A or something like that. But you'll just be listening to me talking as though everyone can see what I'm doing. But yeah, let me know if you want me to put it up. If I got the time, I'd make like a little sort of montage to go along with it. But unfortunately, I don't. Anyway, thank you very much. Take care. I'll see you next time.